When he walks down the street, he smiles at everyone. Everyone that he meets calls him King of Kensington.
How you doing, King?
Thank God he's king.
He finds his fortune in the faces that surround him. His wife says helping other people brings him luck. But then his mother tells a slightly different story. He's the only king around without a buck. He's a man among men, the people's champion. And when destiny calls him,
I'm sorry, that line is still busy.
he's king of Kensington. What a guy.
Yeah, well, you gotta understand the situation.
So that's all I want to know, Nestor. When are you postmen gonna stop striking?
When we get it right.
Listen, I'm telling you, Speedy, the cops are going to be able to arrest the hockey players for violence.
Your attention, please. Philadelphia penalty, Dave Schultz, 2 years for high sticking.
Go on, will you,
Hey, King, when are you gonna start the meeting?
Any second now.
Okay. As I was saying.
Hey, Max, I need a pencil. What are you doing?
Just like the club, I'm packing up. There's 50 years of memories in this small suitcase, King.
Come on, Max, don't give up. We're not beat yet. That's why we're holding this meeting.
King, remember this? The Kensington picnic at Hamlin's Point, 1946. Some of the boys are still wearing their army uniforms.
Yeah, I guess they hadn't sobered up in time to change, huh? Come on now, cheer up, Max.
King, the old card shuffler. Hey, when you were 10 years old, your father used to sit you on his lap when he was dealer, and you would shuffle the cards, remember?
Yeah, he said that I brought him luck. Yeah, I remember that.
King! In 1951, this TV set was donated to the club by a guy by the name of Louis King, your father.
Yeah.
It never worked. I wonder what your father would say now that the club is going under.
Hey, come on. He wouldn't say anything. Because the club is not going under, Max. Okay, you guys! Hey! Come on, let's get this meeting on the road.
Hey, King, I can't stay for the meeting. My tooth is killing me.
Well, so go to a dentist.
Yeah. Who can afford the dentist?
Well, I'll tell you what. Go to the dental clinic on Elm Street. They put you to sleep, they pull your tooth.
They gonna fix my tooth for free?
Oh, no, they fix your tooth, they charge you. They pull the tooth, it's for free. That's the way they take the bite out of welfare. All right, gentlemen, could I please have your attention? Now, guys, hey, come on, who put on the light in the can?
Charlie the drunk.
Hey, you guys know the rules, eh? When the overhead lights are on, nobody puts on a light in the can. It overloads the circuits.
I'm a little overloaded myself.
When you use the flashlight, Charlie, that's what it's there for.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, as you guys know, this is a special emergency meeting at a Kensington club. Gentlemen, it's my sad duty to inform you that 50 years of tradition could come to an end this Friday with the padlocking of those doors.
Yo, what are you doing? You kidding? What's going on?
What? Close this club? Never. If these two solid walls could speak, what stories they could tell of men from the several corners of the globe, here met in Kensington, to play, perchance to chuff, to speak with multi-tongues. Gainsay this heritage they left, shackle the door, spell finis to an epoch? Never! Where will we go? Where will you go? And now, I must go.
Hey, thanks. Thank you. And that brings me to the next point of business. Who was that guy? All right, does anybody else got anything they want to say? Mr. Kovacs.
Kedves barátaim! Ezt a klubot nem lehet megszüntetni, mert ez a klub felelős azért, hogy otthon érezzük magunkat Kanadában. Én is ennek a klubnak köszönhetem, hogy teljesen bele tudtam illeszkedni a kanadai kultúréletbe, és megtanultam ezt a nyelvet.
What my uncle is saying is the club is entirely responsible for his having so totally assimilated the Canadian culture and language.
Gentlemen, I think that Mr. Kovacs has said it for the rest of us. Okay, as most of you know, we got two serious problems. First of all, the city has condemned this building. They're going to close our doors by Friday unless we rewire the whole place. Now, Flaherty and Son Electrical Contractors have offered us a very fair price of $828.
I move we accept Flaherty's bid to rewire the club.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, motion carried. Thank you, Mr. Flaherty and Son.
We'll get started right away.
Well, now that brings me to the second problem. We haven't got a dime to pay you.
Strike that motion.
Naturally, we cannot expect that Flaherty to put in the wiring and not to pay him. So, therefore, the chair will entertain any suggestions on how to raise $828 by Friday.
How about a Monte Carlo night?
Yeah, roulette wheels, blackjack, the whole works.
Guys, no. Last time we had a Monte Carlo night here, the club went into the red $400, not counting bail and fines.
A bake-off?
A raffle. Nekem van egy ötletem. Sorsjegy.
Mr. Kovacs, I think we did that last year and it didn't work.
Why don't we just collect past due memberships?
No, we haven't collected memberships since 1949. Most of the guys are dead or broke.
Sometimes both.
How about the West Indian night? That's an idea, right? Gavel it.
Hold it. The chair recognizes the junior alderman from Ward 3, Mr. Stan Antonio.
Thank you. Forgive my being tardy, but when I disclose the nature of my previous engagement, which resolves the serious problem of this club, I'm sure that you will all agree...
Get it, Antonio.
Here's the flashlight.
As you are aware, my brother-in-law, Peter Dimitrition, is an entertainment impresario. And Dimitrition gives me his word that if we let him have the use of our premises here for the purpose of a sexy stripperama and snake spectacular, he personally guarantees that our share of the take will be $850.
Hey, that's all right.
Yeah. I caught one of his acts in Winnipeg before they ran him out of town.
That bad.
Oh, that good. A veritable extravaganza of pulchritude and pizzazz.
What exactly does your brother-in-law, Peter Dimitrition, have in mind?
Deep throat, two strippers, and a snake.
What's a snake for?
To skip with.
Now, I ask you, is that a show or is that a show?
Hold it a second. I'm sorry, guys. No. The day that I, as chairman of this club, allow a seedy, sleazy sex show to take place in these premises, I tell you, it'll be a very dark day for all of us. I assure you of that.
Mindenki szavazzon!
I know, Max, but it was carried by a majority vote. I don't know if this snake is poisonous. Well, you'll find out by yourself tomorrow night, Max.
Sit.
Ma, look, I'm in a hurry. I got some work I got to do for the club.
The club.
Something about the club?
That club is ruining your life. Notice anything missing?
No. What's missing?
Your wife.
She's gone out.
Do you know where she's gone out?
No.
Neither do I.
Well, why don't you ask her?
I should ask your wife where she's going. I asked, she wouldn't tell me. Read about Bono.
Sonny tells why their love died. What is this? In an exclusive interview, Sonny Bono told the Inquirer that Cher's love affair with David... What?
For Cher, read Kathy.
Kathy's having a love affair with Bono?
Worse than that.
Oh, come on. Kathy having an affair? Are you crazy saying something like that?
What did I say? I said nothing.
Come on, she's gone out to a movie.
6 movies in 3 weeks.
Well, so she's gone bowling.
In a blouse down to here, she goes bowling.
Well, she went out for a walk.
She has to get a phone call every night before a walk.
What phone call?
I don't want to get involved.
Kathy having an affair. No.
Here. Coco always calmed your father down when he was upset.
Upset? Who's upset? I'm not upset.
Then why are you pacing?
I got a Charlie horse in my leg. I'm walking on.
What time is it?
20 to 1.
Well, affairs take a long time.
You've been living with Kathy and me for 7 years. Do you honestly believe that she could do a thing like this to me?
Hi. Hey, you two still up? Oh, it's getting cold out there. Ooh, hot cocoa. Fantastic. Can I have a sip? Well, I'm going off to bed. Night, Mom.
How could you do a thing like this to me?
So you found out.
Do you think he's blind?
Well, I'd better sit down. I don't know how to start. Could I have some more cocoa?
This is no time for Coco.
Larry, there's no easy way to tell you this. I've tried very hard just being King's wife, but that's not enough.
Why not?
Will you stay out of this? Why not?
I need more, much more.
Do I have to sit and listen to this?
What do you mean more?
I got involved. I wanted to tell you before, but I was afraid of how you'd take it.
Are you in love with this person?
What person?
The person you're involved with.
Shirley Finkelman?
Who is he? Shirley Finkelman?
I like her, but I don't love her.
Well, who is Shirley Finkelman?
And why are you seeing her?
The president of WAS.
What is WAS?
Women Against Sexism, the group I joined.
You joined a group?
That's right. I felt that with other women doing something about stereotype sexist attitudes, it was time
That's
for me
where
to...
you've been going every night, to a women's group? You mean you're not having an affair? She's not having an affair.
Your mind is always in the gutter. That blouse is lovely on you, dear.
Oh, honey, and you thought that I would disapprove.
Well, I've heard you on Women's Lib, Larry.
Oh, come on. I hate those stereotype sexist attitudes as much as you do.
Really?
Oh, of course.
Oh, I was afraid that you wouldn't understand.
What? Honey, believe me, I understand, and I'm all for it.
Oh.
Hello. Oh, hi, Max. Huh? What? In Technicolor? Yeah. Yeah, Deep Throat's in Technicolor. Huh? Who's gonna meet them at the train? Hey, Max, nobody meets strippers. No, strippers take a cab. Yeah, okay, Max. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. What is it?
You're having strippers at the club?
Tomorrow night, yeah, it's a charity thing, you know. We're gonna raise some money for repairs.
Deep Throat?
In color, yeah.
After everything you've just said,
You're hiring women to strip for the carnal enjoyment of a herd of horny males?
What enjoyment? It's for money.
So's pimping. Call it off, Larry.
Oh, honey, I don't like the idea any more than you do. Now, that's the truth. But, you know, we're in a big jam over at the club, and I got no alternative.
Larry, call it off.
Nobody's calling nothing off. Now, you sit down. All right. Now, I'm going to tell you something. If that club goes under, it will gainsay the heritage left us by our forefathers and spell finis to an epoch. Kathy, we need those strippers.
Of course you do.
Hey, I knew you'd understand, honey. You know, this is no sleazy act. It toured Western Canada.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, and it's got acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
Yeah, sure, and animals.
Animals, nice. Hello, Shirley? Yeah, this is Kathy. Get out the placards. Tomorrow night we picket.
Oh.
Still no answer at the club. It's burned down, killing everybody.
It isn't burned down. They're busy.
Busy? Doing what busy?
They're watching the movie, the strippers.
Not with Kathy on the picket line. Oh, I've never seen those kids like this, torturing themselves, and for what? A couple of naked strangers. The phone. It's Larry. He strangled Kathy in a fit of humiliation. It's Kathy. She's left him. She's staying in some cheap, sleazy hotel and wants her clothes. It's the police. Kathy is picketing in the streets and was run over by a Coca-Cola truck.
Hello? That's for me.
I knew it.
What? Yeah, I know you what. Of course I got you $2. What do you think I am? A small-time bookmaker? $2? Gladys, can you lend me $2? I gotta see Chichi. I owe him some money. Yeah. Please tell King I'll be back tomorrow.
There may not be a tomorrow.
Ma?
Where's Kathy? Where's Kathy?
Ma, go up to your room. I don't want you to see this.
See what? Where's Kathy?
Will you go upstairs?
No, no! Kathy, are you all right? Are you all right? What happened?
We won.
Put on the coat. The coat, Kathy, the coat. Put on the coat!
I'll put on the coat. I'll put on the coat. So, ice for your drink? A little seltzer? Some pretzels? Why is she dressed like that?
Ask her.
Ask him.
Kathy, I can't stand it any longer. Please tell me what happened.
They came for a strip show. They got a strip show.
You didn't.
Yeah, my wife, queen of the street strippers.
And my husband, king of the animals. Those men were animals.
Stop what? Strippers, animals? What are you two talking about?
Your daughter-in-law prevented 60 fully paid-up members from enjoying the privileges of their own club.
Nobody stopped them from going inside.
They didn't go inside?
With all that going on outside, why should they go inside? What kind of a sick and twisted person could even conceive of a thing like that?
Like what?
20 normal women, screaming, taking off their clothes in the street, thrusting placards in her faces and waving pamphlets, jumping up and down like a bunch of,
Hired strippers. Larry, you're the sick and twisted person who conceived a thing like that. Now you know how degrading sexism is. I mean, what does it matter if it's your wife or somebody else's wife or sister
or mother? I'm going up to my room before I get involved.
You saw your friends turn into slobbering idiots. The only nice one there was Peter Dimitrition. He offered me his coat.
Mm-hmm. Sure. And 2 weeks in Sudbury. You know what you've done, don't you? You made a fool of yourself. A complete and total, absolute fool. But I'll tell you, that's not really what's getting to me. I'll tell you what's really getting to me. You made a jackass out of me. I was born in this neighborhood. This neighborhood is my life. And every one of those guys considers me his best friend. They got a problem, they come to me. You know why? Because they trusted me. That trust is gone, Kathy, and it's gone. You have destroyed that trust.
How?
Because you wouldn't put your clothes on when I told you, not even when I told you nicely.
But what does what I do with my clothes have to do with them trusting you?
You don't trust your problems to a guy who can't manage his wife. I tell you, Kathy, I feel like moving.
King, what can I say?
A lot of disappointed guys, eh, Stan?
King, you are a genius. This is my finest hour.
What?
Oh, you should have seen their faces, King. They were convinced they had me.
Who had you?
The cops in the can at the club. They were dying for us to start that movie. They get to see Deep Throat and arrest a junior alderman all at the same time. Could you just see tomorrow's headlines? Prominent politician involved in sex scandal. Distinguished public servant forced to resign. Club loses license. That was close. King, there's just one thing I'd like to know. How did we know the cops were in the can?
Oh, well, yeah, it's my business to know.
King, what a great idea. Getting Kathy and the other women to dress as strippers so they keep the boys outside and we don't show the movie.
Yeah.
How do we get Kathy to do that?
Oh, I explained to her what was happening, and then I told her I suggested to Kathy that it was all Kathy's idea.
No, Stan. It was all Larry's idea.
Say, King, do we have to give them their money back?
No, they paid for a show, they got a show.
A genius, Kathy. You married a genius.
I'm sorry. Honey, I'm sorry.
I hope you are.
King! She punched me in the face! My tooth fell out!
That one, okay. Hey, give this man your bag. You give him a bag.